So when I was growing up, I played the drums, and I met Jessica when she was in college, after college, serving in a ministry, and I was a drummer only, and I asked her when we started dating to come to my church to kind of just have her, sit through the service, see how she liked it, see if it's the church we could go to together once we got married potentially. And after the service, I was drumming that day. After the service, I asked her how she feel like I did on drums, and she said, "Oh, well, I don't really watch the drummer at all when I'm at worship. I usually just watch the guitar player and the singers just because they're the ones leading, and I sometimes will watch the lyrics." And I thought that was a great answer because it's like, okay, like that makes sense, right? And so as a musician, as someone that knows music a little bit, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to learn the guitar, because my girlfriend at the time, who I want to be my wife one day, which now she is my wife, I decided to learn guitar. And so I spent 6 weeks when she was on a missions trip learning the guitar, and when she came back, I was able to play a little bit. And what I heard in that time was from God, that He said, if you learn the guitar to glorify me and use it to reach people for my sake, I will give you the ability to learn it faster and more efficiently and get you somewhere quicker with it. And so I kind of leaned into that and started learning worship music and singing to glorify Him through it. And by the time about 5 to 6 months after picking up the guitar for the first time to learn, I became a worship leader. And I feel like that was God's way of getting me back into my calling into ministry. And eventually, after being a worship leader for so many years, I became a youth pastor, and now serving at my second full-time youth pastor job in Taylorville, Illinois. And I feel like God is doing great things here at CSM through our students who are buying into the mission and vision of inviting, inspiring, and investing into their friends who are far from God, and bringing people into a relationship with Him. And so just be encouraged that sometimes God wants to whisper something to you and tell you certain things in your life that maybe you've been doing for one way for a long time, and He has a different thing in mind for you. And when you lean into that, He wants to do great things through you. Hope this is encouraging to you, kind of a story in my life that you can take to heart and lean into what God has in store for you in your life, in your future. Talk to you later.